What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more AFK Journey. And if you guys checked out our earlier Taylene video, you guys have probably been desperately waiting for this Cassidy video, because yes, Cassidy is actually the best played creeper team in the game right now. She always somehow makes it back into the meta, and funny enough, we don't even have like a crazy huge investment into her, but she will most likely provide the best damage output. So number one, first and foremost, this team will not work and will not put out this type of damage if you don't have a level 3 plus 10 exclusive on a Mythic plus or even Supreme plus Cassidy. This is by far a mandatory. If you don't have this, you can kind of just keep watching the video, see what it's about, and see if you want to invest in it. But she keeps making a comeback in all these different game modes. So the big part is that at level 10, she casts Undercurrent on an enemy who has taken 6 hits from her title strength. So just so you guys understand what that actually means, Undercurrent right here, Cassidy creates a water column beneath the enemy, knocking them into the air and dealing damage. The damage part is the most important part, and title strength is the one where it says selects the nearest ally when the battle starts, prioritizing the ally behind her, granting them the title strength. Deals extra damage, so she's buffing the damage of an ally essentially based through herself. It's interesting how that works out. Like I said, this is actually kind of big too. The enhanced force reduces the magic defensive enemies hit by running tide by 20%. So that is really, really good. That's going to be her ultimate, the big wave that goes across the entire battlefield. So when you're taking a look at the team like this is what the team is going to look like this time. So we're going to confirm. You can see right here at the top of the screen, resonating team. This is going to, no, wait, I forgot. We're also dropping Ludovic out for our Cassadee. So Cassadee is going to be literally put in just for additional damage. Try and output whatever we can. It does, increase your damage dealt to an enemy for each stat buff inflicted on the enemy. So that's kind of cool. I don't think we can craft this. Yeah, we don't quite have enough resources to go for a full epic set, sadly. And of course, we're only going for plus 5. You don't really need any exclusive on the Cassadee, in my opinion. The important ones are going to be, of course, Carolina, who's also providing additional damage taken when inflicting control effects, which is pretty cool too. And the team is going to look pretty interesting here. So we did our one Taylene hit. You guys could see what our damage looked like. You can see currently with our Taylene team, we're at 13.9 billion damage at rank 13 in our district. And this team setup is going to be a little different. Now, I've seen both of these used. I've seen Tide Call and I've seen Resonating. We're going to go with Tide Call on this one. We're going to drop Taylene and Ludovic out. We're going to throw in you, and we're going to throw in our Cassadee. So the team layout is going to be just slightly different here. And essentially what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting the Lily May in the bottom one here. So this is really important. And you'll see one thing that is being provided here is the fact that she is the nearest ally in this is also the Lily May, which is very, very important. So this team should provide more damage, but again, there's a lot of ifs, there's a lot of stipulations that you need to have on the Cassadee in order for this to work. So let's jump into the combat. Let's show you guys what this actually looks like, the breakdown of it. Cassadee is gonna have to run way up, and so does Lily May, because they only have range 3. Surprisingly enough, yes, we are going without a single healer in this either, but there really isn't much damage to deal with in this boss. And you see right there that AoE is going to play a huge role. On top of that, you still have Cessia's AoE too, and you kind of want another AoE damage dealer because, well, that's kind of the name of the game on this one. Killing those enemies as fast as possible is going to be the best strategy. Making sure you're doing tons of damage to all of them very quickly, very big, especially when you get that big AoE right there, just clearing them out in one go right there. And of course, she does have her magic charms, which gives her more energy per second, which is good too. So all these things line up to be some really, really great damage. Let's see how this turns out. And again, having these waves coincide, so the artifact wave and then her wave, thematically it just looks really, really cool. Plus the wave kind of has like a green color for the Graveborn team. It just thematically feels like it fits. And heck, even having Thorn in this battle, he does AoE with his ultimate ability. So really, really awesome output here. You see we're about to get to 10 million here in 1 second, right there. Or sorry, 10 billion. And now we're going to see in the last 30 seconds if we can push it to about the 15 to 16 billion. That should be where we are able to get it here. So we're going to do one more Cassadee ultimate right here, which is then also going to trigger the artifact. We just want to be taking out these enemies as fast as possible. We're at almost 13.9 already. There we go, 13.9. That was our previous record with the Taylene team. And you see right here, we're really starting to shred them. We're going to have a few seconds uptime on the final boss part here. And we'll see what this single target damage looks like from the Lily May. We might break 15 and maybe even get into 16 here. It's gonna be really close. 15.2, 15.3, 4, 15.5. Oh, are we gonna get to 16 billion? So close. That was so stinking close. 15.8 billion essentially, and that's gonna put us very high in the rankings. Yeah, we went up from what, 13 up to 17 right there, and you can see the amount of damage this Cassidy is doing is absolutely insane. Ceci is not doing a ton, but in reality, I don't know what hero you would actually substitute in for the Ceci at this point, because again, it has to be a Graveborn hero, otherwise you lose the bonus. I mean, maybe you could go for Ludwig because he does do some additional damage. I can't see Nara really doing anything. The only other hero I could consider maybe is a Viperian, just because he does also provide a lot of AoE damage here. Increases all damage except normal attack damage. Yeah, I don't know if he really provides much to our team. I don't really have his exclusive leveled up either. It might be something that he could work because he is an AoE damage dealer. Let's now go with the resonating spell. So this one is going to be essentially lowering our haste just a little bit, but we're going to be gaining a ton of attack versus this one giving crit and of course that additional bonus amp damage. So let's just do a 1-to-1 comparison because I've seen both of these teams run pretty similarly. However, I think I made a mistake though. I think if I was going to do that, I needed to swap the positioning of our Cassidy and our Lily May to really be of benefit. And I think I made that mistake. So this might not end up being very well because we wanted to feed that additional energy to Cassidy. The additional energy on Lily May doesn't do anything in this situation. So let's actually speed this one up. We don't need to watch this one slowly. You guys got to see the first version going really slow. It's crazy how going from 1 times to 2 times speed though, a lot of times you really lose what's going on in the battlefield. And you see right there, Lily May's one zoomy zoom attack took the boss down. He spawned and then went back down to the oozes very, very quickly. Let's see how this works out. We're at 12 billion, 26 seconds to go. We have one more round of ads that are going to be popping up here. 13 billion. 14 billion. Can we get 2 billion in this last 7 seconds? I don't think so. We were much slower killing those enemies there. And yeah, it looks like we're only going to be, I mean, it's still a new record, but I think it would have been better if we would have swapped the locations of the Cassidy and everything. Yeah, because Cassidy is the one we really want to stack everything on, but that is how we got to rank 7 right now. And who knows, tomorrow we might have even a new team popping up. So big shout out to the analytical Discord and all those guys that are doing awesome, creating all these awesome teams here. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.